How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, I've just got out of the bath, just done a video on some of the things I've seen in prison. Wasn't my best video by a million miles, but yeah, I was distracted because the wall was absolutely red hot. But there's so many things that I've seen while I was in prison. That was that. So I'm going to move on now to knife crime. No Cronenberg, just Strathmore still water. Right, guys, so I'm sick of seeing knife crime in the headlines, yeah. Just before, yeah, anyone that follows me on Twitter knows I tweet about crime, gun crime, knife crime, gangs, prison issues, prison advice, rants about the government, all that sort of mither, right? So knife crime is something that's massive this year. The air ambulance for London have said they've been called out this year more times for knife and gun crime than they ever have been in any previous years and stuff like that. Now, it's because obviously with fewer police on the streets, guys, community police stations closing down, funding for youth clubs and stuff and youth work, it's off the agenda, innit, right? So the streets are lawless. You're seeing mental health, people are carrying weapons, knives and stuff because of mental health, paranoia, gang culture, postcode gangs, feral youth, kids that are going to school that might be getting bullied and stuff, are tooling up and stuff, and are carrying knives to school and stuff. There's a 14-year-old kid just been stabbed, I think it was in Liverpool, by a 16-year-old kid and stuff, right? Crazy, man, telling you. The kids of today, guys, are more ruthless than when I was a kid and we was bad, you know what I'm saying? Pardon, guys. I'm just trying to rehydrate after that shower, after that bath. Absolutely sweating my back out while I was in the bath, so bang the windows open, just chilling. Right, so obviously, so knife crime, right? You've got postcode gangs, you've got gangs of youth. With fewer police on the streets, guys, right? There's a direct correlation between policing levels, right? Under the Tory government, we've got 21,000 police officers than we had. I think it's the lowest policing levels for like 25, 30 years, right? Which, that's for Joe Public, right? Joe Public, that law-abiding citizens never broke the law, scared to break the law. They must be in fear and think, what is happening to this country? The country's gone to the dogs, you know what I'm saying? Right, now, I've grown up in a criminal thing, and I've been victim of violence as a kid, and I've grown up and I showed explosive violence and stuff, right? But even by my standards, right, I'm looking at these knife crime statistics and figures and stuff and deaths and stuff like that. I mean, 4 people died, right? Obviously, we're in March now, yeah, man. But 4 people died in London just on New Year's Eve alone at the hands of knives. Knives are the choice of weapon, right, for a lot of people, yeah. Gun crime, knife crime. Like I say, why are knives popular, right? There's a load of them just over there, right? I've got a big sharp knife, proper sharp, like cutting knives and stuff that I use for when I'm cooking and stuff, meal prep, yeah, for chicken and stuff, yeah. Now, knives are readily available. You can buy commando daggers. There were zombie knives. Zombie knives have now been they've been made illegal and stuff, and because there's no reason for them to be sold. If you are 16 years old, you can walk into a supermarket and buy a big fuck off butcher knife, yeah, for a couple of quid. You can go into your fucking knife drawer and pull out a shitload of them, right? They're popular, some of them are smaller, people sharpen them up, they're easy to hide. Some people you've got lock knives and stuff like that. Knives have always been a problem, guys, right? But the emergent, with fewer police now, and the thing is as well, another criminal's perspective as well, is that police stopped stop and searches, right? Because it was classed as racist, right? Now, the police are racist and stuff, and they racially do profile people. If you're a black youth, yeah, I think you're like 3-4 times more likely to be stopped and searched than a white kid or an Asian kid. So, the thing is, like I say, with fewer police on the streets and stuff, the youths are running feral. You've got youth clubs closing down. You've got community police stations closing down. Police response times are down. Soaring crime rates and stuff, violent crime against the person, knife crime and stuff like that, yeah. The emergence of acid, firearms and stuff like that, guys, right? And do you know what? It's like I say, it must be scary for Joe Public that live law-abiding lives, yeah, that must look at these figures and think like, fucking hell, what we're paying tax for? Like, I'm scared to go out on my own street and stuff after 8 o'clock at night because I'm scared I'm going to be done in or I'm going to be mugged or something, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's a green light for criminals, guys, to commit violent offences in that regard, yeah? Now, like I say, there was someone just been convicted today. They went into a supermarket to Aldi in Skipton and he slit his ex-partner's daughter's throat because it's just like, what? In Southport, this relationship broke down between this guy and this girl. She ended up leaving him to be in a lesbian relationship at TUI, which is Thompson's Travel Agents in Southport. He went in, he found the girl that his missus had left him for. He stood up, apologised for what he was about to do, and slit her fucking throat. Like I say, guys, knife crimes. So Glasgow has always had a problem with knives and stuff. Up there, the Glasgow kids and stuff, they want to stab you up the arse and stuff. They stab you in the buttocks, the testicles. The thing is, yeah, like I say, knives, they're small, they're deadly, and you're going to get less for a knife than you are, say, a firearm, yeah? And like I say, you can go to army surplus stores, you can buy knives, commando daggers, fucking combat knives, you know what I'm saying? Like, every different knife and stuff like that. And like I say, mental health, I do believe paranoia and mental health, paranoid schizophrenics that are walking down the street, they might think, well, hang on, there's fewer police on the streets, yeah, right? If perceive someone to be a threat, I'm going to tool up, right? Because they might try and do me, I'll have to do them first. And like I say, paranoia, mental health, gang culture, fewer police on the streets, youth clubs closing down, funding for youth clubs and youth work closing down, and like getting less and less and stuff, right? Like I say, kids are bored. You've got the people are joining gangs for the sake of joining gangs. Like when I was about, yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, there was a few. You had the little street gangs and stuff, but they're actually moving now to it's like organised crimes and stuff. Postcode gangs, you've got to look at. I'm from Manchester, yeah. I used to be involved with a gang from Manchester, yeah. The Gooch, yeah. When I was doing the doors and stuff like that, I was at the Dormant Club in Ashton. They came in and stuff, right? They had like a sort of postcode gang, street gang thing. You had the Gooch Close, yeah. That's where they started. And then you had Doddington, right, yeah. And like I say, they're both from Moss Side, yeah. Both, and then you had the Pepperell and stuff like that, and Old Trafford Crips, Longside, which are all gang affiliated and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you got London postcode gangs. There was a prisoner that was stabbed up in Wandsworth Prison. Sorry, not Wandsworth, Wormwood Scrubs. He was stabbed up. Why was he stabbed? Because he was a rival gang member. 10 of them went at him, stabbed him up. Like I say, stop and search was seized by the police. So more people tooled up. If you're not getting stops and search, guys, right, because it's classed as being racially profiled, right, by the police, yeah, you can carry a knife safe in the fact that unless you're suspected of committing a crime, they can't touch you. Then they said they was going to increase stop and searches. It was stopped for a few years, I believe. Then they said they was going to start doing it again. I'm a former criminal, guys, right? I'm anti-police, I'm anti-establishment, yeah. But even though I'm out of crime now, I'm looking at these crime figures and these crime statistics. Far too many people, guys, are being stabbed to death on the streets, guys, right? And like I say, when people are stabbing you, it's not just a slash. They're aiming, right? Your carotid artery. They're aiming for your jugular. They're aiming for they're trying to semi your femoral artery in your leg and stuff like that. So it goes on that way, guys, right? That, like I say, they're not slashing. They know they're going for your lungs. They're going for your lungs. They're going for your heart. They're going for your kidneys. They're going for your liver. They're going for your femoral artery. They're going for your carotid artery in your neck. You're going for your jugular. They're going for your fucking esophagus, your windpipe. Right? Like I say, you don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be a master butcher to work out where to shank somebody up. Prisons are violent places. Stabbings go on in jail, like I've just alluded to. There was the postcode gang rivalry in the jail and stuff, right? The kid was stabbed to death. God bless him. May he rest in peace. You've got fucking gangs on the streets. You've got fucking... It's just a criminal's paradise, guys. And it's a violent, fucking bloody existence and stuff. And it's fucking mental how mad the streets are. I mean, you guys let me know, yeah. What's it like where you're from? Have you seen, has there been many murders in your neck of the woods at the hands of knives? There's been loads of knife crime. What are the police doing about it? You know what I'm saying? Do you believe there's fewer police on the streets and stuff, what I'm saying? Do you disagree? Do you agree? You have to, guys, let me know and stuff. I want to hear from you guys. Like I say, I do these videos, guys, right? Like I say, I don't know nothing about nothing, right? I've got nothing up here, right? I've got a lot of life experience, though, yeah, and I'm clued up in that regard, yeah, from the streets, yeah. And like I say, obviously there's a direct correlation between policing levels and the emergence of knives. And like I say, a knife is... Right, I'm 6'4", 20 stone, 22 stone guy, yeah, right? Now, an 8 stone kid could pull a fucking blade on me, right? It's a good equaliser, isn't it? Because I could go at him, yeah? I could grip him, could be fucking trying to smash his head in. He swoops under and he fucking... And he's got a decent sized knife on him, blade. Bam, ribs or wherever he tries to plunge it. Kill me dead, you know what I'm saying? So the knife is a good equaliser and stuff. I don't obviously encourage people to carry knives or anything like that, absolutely not. I've seen it where people have taken knives out with them, they've been caught slipping in another area, and then a gang of like a rival gang have overpowered the kid, took his own knife and stabbed him to death with his own knife on the street, yeah. Proper disrespect, yeah. Just imagine being stabbed by your own knife. You take that knife out to stab a rival and that ends up in your own chest, right? And you end up dying at the hands of your own knife, yeah. It goes on, guys. Like I say, the streets are lawless, there's bloodshed on the streets, yeah. It's sad to see, to be honest with you. I don't want anybody there. Like, for me, my thing's no more knives, yeah. Whatever happened to putting your fucking fists up, right? And just having a step two. Back in a day when men were men, yeah, you'd go into a pub car park, you'd knock 10 shades of shit out of each other, you'd walk in, the winner would buy the loser a pint, or the loser would buy the winner a pint. It was dealt with, right? That was it. Men sorted it out like men. But now, you're all sniping each other, people stabbing you from behind and stuff, people sticking lock knives up your ass and stuff, people shanking each other up. Oh, you're not from my area, you're not from my street, I want to stab you. Right? It's fucking crazy. Stabbing someone to death because they're from a rival area. Like I say, I can't say anything because obviously I used to be involved with the Gooch and stuff, yeah, but it's just fucking crazy to see. And like I say, we're going to see the highest record this year of deaths at the hands of knives. London's bad for knife crime, Liverpool, Manchester, Glasgow, Newcastle, Birmingham, yeah. You've got gun crime, you've got knife crime. Like I say, a knife it's easy. They're easily accessible. Couldn't get my fucking words out. Easily accessible. They're small. They can be, like I say, a flick knife. You can like flip it in half, and then bam. Like I say, they're easy to carry. You're gonna get less time for a knife than you are, say, a firearm. 5 years on average per firearm, and about a year a bullet. Things like that. But like I say, then people saying that people have gone soft on knives and stuff, people that are in possession of knives, it's crazy. But the facts are, with fewer police on the streets, people are arming them. Some people arm themselves just because they think, well, there's no police about on the streets, yeah, so I'm going to carry. And like I say, when stop and search was suspended and they stopped doing it, because the police were being classed as racist, because the police are racist at the end of the day. Like I say, they racially profile black men, right? And it pisses me off. Right? My brother's mixed race, right? Same dad, different mother, yeah. And he's from London, yeah. And I moved down there, right? And it's racial profiling. Just because someone's pigmentation in their skin, right? Whether they're black, right, doesn't mean that they're a drug dealer. Definitely doesn't mean they're carrying weapons, right? Or they've got gang affiliated because they've got trackies on or whatever. Might just feel, you know what, I'm flexing, yeah. I want to wear some fucking like tracksuit, yeah, trainers, whatever, yeah, and wear some gloves and a strap bag, whatever, right? Doesn't mean they're a drug dealer. Doesn't mean they're a part of a gang. Doesn't mean they're fucking carrying, right? I don't like racial profiling at the hands of the police, I'll tell you straight. But guys, I'm going to leave this video here and stuff. It's not my best video. These two last videos have not been my best two videos. Definitely not. But let me know what you think of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Get me on Twitter over there. I'll speak to y'all soon, guys. Bye.